Thinking about moving to Henderson, Nevada? It's an exciting time, but let's be honest, it can be overwhelming. Don't worry though, I've got you covered with the ultimate moving checklist to help your move be as smooth and stress-free as possible. I promise by the end of this video, you'll feel comfortable and confident to make your move. Watch till the end for some of my insider tips. Step number 1. Connect with a knowledgeable realtor. Of course, as a real estate agent, I do understand the importance of really connecting with a knowledgeable realtor. A realtor can help you by understanding our local Las Vegas market, what kind of inventory we currently have, individual neighborhoods, the history, and some of the vibe that each individual neighborhood has. We'll help you to narrow down your search and find homes that truly are a good fit for you. As a Las Vegas realtor and someone who knows Las Vegas like the back of her hand, I can help you avoid some of the common pitfalls and make confident decisions. I help my clients by starting with narrowing down their search, figuring out what are must-haves, and discussing some of the things that we have currently happening in our local Las Vegas market. Step number 2, research different neighborhoods. So in Henderson, there are several master plan communities, and different communities have a different vibe. For example, Lake Las Vegas, it's fantastic, and I see a lot of retirees that love it because of the golf course and the views, and the fact that it's somewhat further located, it's fantastic. On the other hand, Inspirada has a ton of parks, and I see a lot of families or single individuals buying first-time homes there. It's a really terrific feel for those. So those are some things that I can help my clients kind of understand what makes more sense for you. Some of the popular master plan communities in Henderson are Anthem, Seven Hills, Club at Madera, Green Valley Ranch, Inspirada, McDonald Highlands, and Lake Las Vegas, just to name a few. We have lots of options in Henderson. If you're a family with kids, it's important that you also research the different schools. We have some fantastic schools in Henderson, so you really want to kind of look into what makes sense for your family. Also, check into travel times. If you're in Lake Las Vegas, but your work is going to be further out, that could be a long travel time of maybe possibly even up to half an hour to get to work each day. Step number 3, budget and home buying tips. Set a realistic budget for home buying. Buying's emotional, so I have so many clients that you're looking at the brand new home models, and it's easy to get caught up on that and possibly spend more than you intended. Also, you got to keep in mind on new homes that you have costs, possibly new appliances like the refrigerator, washer and dryer, blinds, and even installing the rear yard landscaping. So keep those costs in mind. You want to have a budget that reflects your monthly payment, but also HOA fees and possible maintenance costs as well. With resale homes, look into things like that may come up, for instance, like needing to replace the hot water heater or even an outdated HVAC unit. The biggest way to make sure you're comfortable with the monthly payment is to get pre-approved, not just pre-qualified, fully approved with the lender so that you're comfortable with the monthly payment. Take into consideration leaving room for the monthly payment and even some savings for unexpected costs. Step number 4, plan your move logistically. And by that, I mean really plan out the move. Moving can be overwhelming. So if you really take it step by step, then it kind of helps to take away some of the stress. Planning ahead can save you time and money. Start by interviewing movers. So there's different options for moving. If you're moving across the country, I have a lot of clients that do pods. Specifically, if they want to store the furniture, just make sure that whoever's packing the pod really does so. You either hire a moving company to do so that you don't find things are broken. Also, when you are meeting with moving companies, check their reviews. Good place to find some good ones are Yelp or Google or even Angie's List, and talk to them about unexpected costs. I have a lot of clients where they interview movers and they hire someone only to find that the mover didn't talk about things such as storage fees, packing, and additional costs they add on at the end. Sometimes the cheapest is not always the best. You want to make sure that you're getting a true picture of what the move's going to cost. I often refer my clients to red carpet movers. They're terrific and have great reviews. So your real estate agent might know someone to refer you to as well. We love red carpet movers and we're even friends with the owners. I I hear a lot of horror stories from my clients. I just recently had a client that was in the middle of moving and their jewelry went missing. So it's so important that you hire a moving company you can trust. Another big tip is to start packing early. This is the perfect time to declutter. Don't pay to move things you don't use. If you're moving clear across the country, look at your bigger items like your couches and your beds. It's going to cost you thousands of dollars to move those heavy items. And if they're outdated and older, you might be better off just buying new once you get to the other side of the country or once you get to your location. Sometimes the cost of moving some of those bigger items are more than just even buying new. Label your boxes clearly and label them by room and description. That way, when the movers are bringing the boxes in, they can put the boxes in the appropriate room. Saves you a ton of time when you're unpacking if the boxes are already where they're supposed to be. Also, another big thing is to create a moving day essential kit. Things that you're gonna need that you don't wanna get packed up, like chargers, snacks, toiletries, and even important documents that you might need in the middle of moving. I've had so many times where people in the middle move and things get packed up. If you're selling a home, make sure you put away like the ceiling fan remotes, garage remotes, keys, things that you don't want to get packed up in your move. I've had it several times where those things have gone missing because the movers packed them. Hey there, welcome to my channel. Leslie Carver here, your expert guide in all things real estate, especially if you're eyeing Henderson. Here to share tips, updates, and insights to help you navigate the real estate market in Las Vegas and Henderson. Don't forget to hit like, smash that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new videos. Let's jump back into it. Step number 5, get to know Henderson. Many times when buyers are moving from out of state, they're really only familiar with the Las Vegas Strip. In fact, I've had a couple of clients that really thought all my family must just work at casinos because that's all we have in Las Vegas is the Strip, right? Wrong. There's so much more to Henderson and Las Vegas than the Strip. I'll occasionally go to the Strip, like date night with my husband for a nice dinner or a show, or occasionally the mall, but the majority of the time I avoid the whole area and traffic. That's the last place we usually go. We stay in Henderson, and in fact, we call Henderson kind of the bubble. Specifically in Anthem, where I live, we rarely leave the area because there's so much to do that you don't need to. We have some terrific restaurants. There's I Love Sushi. There's Prosecco Italian Kitchen. We have Juan's Flaming Fajitas. Lots of terrific restaurants. Shopping at the District. If you watch some of my other videos, you know that I absolutely love the District in Henderson. We're there all the time. We love some of the restaurants like Echo and Rig and the new North Italia, and I enjoy shopping at the shops they have at the District like REI, Lululemon, and Anthropology. Henderson's home to some fantastic parks, and you can go up to Lake Las Vegas and enjoy the lake, or even to Lake Mead and go boating or fishing. It's just a terrific area to live. So much more to do than just go out to the Strip. Step number 6, understanding our Las Vegas Henderson climate. Henderson's desert climate means hot summers and overall mild winters. Understanding how to prepare for this is key. Summers are hot here, and many days the temperatures are over 100 degrees. We usually walk our dogs in the morning and do outdoor activities early. That way in the hot afternoons, we're more inside with the cool air conditioning. If you're outdoors, prepare. Don't walk your dogs when it's really hot outside because it can burn their feet on the sidewalk. Or make sure you're wearing sunscreen and staying hydrated. Winters, on the other hand, are fantastic. Often the temperatures are in the 50s and 60s. You'll see people out golfing and just really enjoying the outdoors during the winter months. I have a question for you. Are you ready to embrace desert living, or does the heat make you nervous? I'd love to hear your comments. Step number 7, important step in moving. Set up your utilities and local services. I tell my clients, if you're buying, to turn the utilities on a day or so before close of escrow. You want the utilities to transfer from the seller's name directly into yours, because if the utilities are shut off, it can be a big pain to have them turned back onto your name. The gas company requires an inspection, and they usually give like a 4-hour time frame, so it's very inconvenient if you're in the middle of moving or you're not even at the house yet to try to wait for 4 hours for the gas company to come inspect before you can get the gas turned on. It's much easier easier if they just transfer from the seller's name into yours. Especially during the hot summer months, you really don't want to take a chance of having a couple of days without the air conditioning and power on. Finally, some legal things to keep in mind. Once you're a resident in Nevada, you have 30 days to obtain a new license and register your car. That can go pretty quick when you're moving, so plan on that right away. You can schedule your appointment with the DMV online to go in person, and just make sure you're scheduling that right away. So many clients move here and you're busy unpacking and getting used to the area and you forget to do that. So put that as a big to-do on your list. And don't forget to change your address on important documents like your passports, professional licenses, bank accounts, and let your employer know as well. Here are my bonus tips for a smooth transition. Building connections in your new community can make all the difference to really enjoying what Henderson has to offer. I find a lot of my clients meet their friends through church or if their kids are through school, but what if you don't have that availability, like through your work? How do you meet people here? Well, there's lots of options. There's several social media groups, like Facebook offers things. What's up, Henderson? What's up, Anthem? Where you can find activities and things to do, and just a great way to meet other people. Also, the Nextdoor app. It's a great way to get information on, some of the resources that your neighbor use, and also keep updated on things happening within the community. You can also use Nextdoor as a great resource to find doctors. Don't forget, when you move to a new area, you're going to need a new physician, you're going to need a new dentist, possibly specialists and primary care doctors. So Nextdoor is a really good way, or possibly Yelp or Google reviews. But it's just another way to keep you updated and start finding good resources. Moving is a chance for a fresh start, so take the time to explore and enjoy and make new connections. Looking for more videos about real estate in Las Vegas and Henderson? Please check out one of my other videos on your screen. I appreciate you for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you on the next one.